So this morning we wake up and it's raining like hell right here in Owakune. It's absolutely atrocious. It is one of the worst weather we have seen in our entire trip, and we've done quite a lot under really bad weather. So that is going to be an interesting one.
Today we're going to be seeing a beautiful waterfall and taking a rainy roadie to the Timber Trail Lodge.
This morning it is pouring down with rain. I mean, honestly, it's a dreadful weather outside. So we hit the breakfast bar of the King's Owakune and settle down for some good food. Because we don't have much of a plan today, we get the time to catch up on a few things, and including Laura's tax refund. She can't really be asked doing the whole paperwork thing with IRD, so she decided to go on the TaxBack app and do everything from her phone. It's pretty handy from what I see. She just clicks on a few things, input a few information, and then with her phone camera she can take picture of the right documents. Have you noticed that there is the Queen of England right here? And then send all of that to taxback.com. Then she add a few more information and here you go.
Shit, that's pretty good refunds. That's more than what I get.
Boom! That's how you make $842 just over breakfast. Thank you, taxback.com.
Woohoo! Not only am I making it rain today, but the New Zealand weather is pretty rainy too. So we find ourselves a quick activity to do on our way to our final destination today, which is the Timber Trail Lodge. That was the pit stop recommended to us by the locals at the bar last night.
5 minutes without rain right here. So we decided to stop at the waterfall, which is just on the edge of National Park. It's on our way toward the Timber Lodge where we're finishing the day today. It's called the Tawhai Falls, is that correct?
Yep.
It's called the Tawhai Falls, and hopefully it's not going to be too rainy.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay.
The Tawhai Falls walks is about 4 kilometers away from Whakapapa village, and it's a super quick walk, taking about 15 to 20 minutes to complete. But when you're me taking photos of absolutely everything, which is looking really amazing in the rain right now, it takes you a good hour. So I'm taking pictures of loads of amazing rain and moss, which looks super vibrant after all this heavy rainfall that we've had.
Ooh, that's cool. Look at all that moss.
The way toward the Tawhai Falls is an amazing beach tour forest, which is native to New Zealand, and it's again one more forest that surprised us. It's absolutely crazy the wealth and variety of vegetation all around this country. I mean, I'm feeling like I'm saying this thing every single day at the moment. Plus, what I really like about walking under the rain is that you get to see the forest in a complete different light. I really like the fact that all the moss is dripping with little drops of water. It makes for some amazing pictures. I know we look like really crazy people taking pictures of moss all around the place, but New Zealand really turns you into a nature freak. But we're here for the waterfall, and we are not disappointed. This waterfall is absolutely raging with water, and it's because it has been raining so much lately.
This is only the first lookout overlooking the amazing Tawhai Falls, and the falls have been formed flowing over an ancient lava flow. This lava flow has come from Mount Ruapehu, which is that giant volcano you guys saw us hiking, or actually taking a chairlift up the other day, and just check out the video linked up in the cards above for that one. After checking out the falls from above, we then continue on the track to get to another viewpoint showing the falls from below. This is definitely my favourite view of the Tawhai Falls, and you get a really awesome perspective of the falls a little bit further down the river, making for a perfect picture opportunity. And the river is really raging at the moment.
Woo. That's a big waterfall with the latest rains.
We spent quite a while here taking loads of photos and actually trying to figure out how this was actually a filming location for the Lord of the Rings. You really have to use your imagination on this one, but this was actually the pool where Gollum was being aimed at by Faramir's archers in one of the Lord of the Rings movies. But the rain is really hitting us hard now, so we decided to make our way back along the track, which luckily isn't that long, as we said before.
It's raining a lot, and the equipment, which is hidden right here, did not like it so much. So hopefully we'll get to dry it, repair it, change some parts, do whatever we can to make it work again. Once in the car, I get the time to check a little bit the camera, and I figure out that it's just gonna be needing a bit of drying.
So we're back in the car. Laura is quickly checking her pictures, see if she got some good ones for you guys. And we are off to drive toward the Timber Lodge because tomorrow we are tackling the Timber Trail, which is one of the best bike ride on the North Island. Hopefully the weather is going to improve because it's pretty rainy.
Tawhai Falls was definitely a great pit stop on the way out of National Park, but there is ton of work to do in the area. In fact, we did write an article on Backpacker.nz of these 13 walks to do around National Park and Whakapapa. So we'll link up to that article in the description below this video. Make sure to check it out if you plan a trip in the area and want to save money and see amazing sights. But for us now, we are making our way toward the Timber Trail Lodge. The Timber Trail is a really famous bike ride located in the west side of Lake Taupo. And because the Timber Trail is 2 days long, there is a big lodge right in the middle for people that just want to glamp it out and not having to rough it out in the New Zealand wilderness. At the lodge, we get to meet the team from Epic Cycle, which are going to be providing us with all the equipment we need for this epic bike ride. They give us all our bikes and make sure that they are fighting to us, but they also give us something amazing, which is this GPS tracker, checking out on us every 15 minutes, making sure that we are on track and we are keeping moving. So they'll be able to keep track on us as we're going and make sure to be on time to pick us up at the end of the trail. After that, we get the time to play a few more board games over the fire and treat ourselves to an awesome home-cooked meal. Yes, that's right, at the Timber Trail Lodge, alongside with your accommodation, your hosts are actually cooking a homemade meal just to make sure that you are fueled up for your awesome bike ride tomorrow. Don't miss it, it's amazing.
So that's it. Tomorrow we are going to be hitting the Timber Trail for the final day of the Timber Trail. The Timber Trail is 2 days long. We are just doing the 1 day though, but it's still 45 kilometers. This has to be the biggest bike ride we have done on this trip so far. It's gonna be a challenge, so you will not want to miss it. Join us then.